NASA has 2 new toys to play with, and the drones just might represent the future of aircraft. Funded by NASA's Small Business Innovative Research, or SBIR program, Vanilla Aircraft and Black Swift Technologies have created a pair of truly unique aircraft that are made for researching some remote areas. Swift Technologies created the S2, a small UAS that was designed to be able to take off from anywhere and fly for up to 90 minutes. The S2 has an integrated radiometer and sensors that it uses to measure the amount of water in the soil or vegetation. NASA hopes the information will help predict floods, monitor droughts, and help make crops more productive. Vanilla Aircrafts VA001 is bigger than the S2, but still smaller than NASA's Global Hawk UAV. The VA001 can fly at up to 15,000 feet above sea level with a 35-pound payload. It can cover thousands of miles in a single flight and withstand temperatures down to -40 degrees Fahrenheit. NASA needed a drone that was able to fly around Antarctica to map ice, and Vanilla made a drone that can do that for 56 hours at a time. Huh. Not so vanilla after all.
Destructopus.
Researchers at the National University of Singapore have developed a robot that can swim just like a manta ray. They call it the Manta Droid, which means that this latest example of biomimicry is likely already being licensed for a pretty terrible horror movie. The Manta Droid can swim up to 0.7 meters per second for up to 10 hours at a time, and the researchers believe that it could one day play a significant role in underwater surveillance. It turns out that manta rays are actually considered to be one of nature's most efficient swimmers. They're more capable of swimming through turbulent seas than any other aquatic animals. It took the team more than 2 years to design the Manta Droid, including 40 different fin prototypes to find a set that actually mimicked the manta ray's movements. The fins are made using PVC sheets, and they're controlled by a single electric motor in each fin. Next, the researchers are going to move the Manta Droid out of the pool and see if it can maneuver through underwater currents. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go and pitch
Manta Droid versus Sharktopus. Which one of God's abominations will win and reign supreme? Ah! The Sharktopus.
Chinese engineers have a dredging ship that is being called the, quote, magical island maker. Just a little help with that name, guys. The crazy thing is that it actually works, and it has made islands in the South China Sea, which the country is now using to stake claim over the area. According to a BBC report, the vessel's actual name is Tiancun Hao. At 140 meters long, the designers say it is the biggest of its kind in all of Asia. It can dig up to 6,000 cubic meters, about the size of the Goodyear blimp, an hour, from 35 meters below the surface. It digs up sand and mud and piles it to form new land. Smaller ships have done this in the past, and China even has a couple of military bases on the new islands as it tries to tighten its grasp in the highly sought-after sea. I'm David Manti. This is Engineering by Design. So who do you have? Manta Droid or Sharktopus? I mean, that's a real thing they made a movie about. Sad times.
Which one of God's abominations will win and reign supreme? Ah!